We got the new Tau from Wargame Exclusive.
Spiky Bits.
Welcome back, Hobby Maniacs. I'm Baer from SpikyBits.com. We are going to check out some Tau offerings from Wargame Exclusive. These are Grimskull sculpts. They sent them over for us to take a look at, and I think they fit right in with that whole counts as mythos. And for the price versus quality, whew, I think they definitely deserve more than a cursory look. So let's jump over to the site and show you where you can get these, take a closer look, and unbox and build them. WargameExclusive.com is the place to pick up all sorts of alternate and counts as miniatures, so you can see all the different factions you can choose from. We're just going to click on Greater Good, aka the Tau, not the Tau, that's been rolled out by Games Workshop. So here you can see there is a crazy amount of miniatures. What do we get our hot little hands on? We got the Greater Good Marksman Stalker team, which is €29.99. I think that's about 37 and US doll hairs, and some older releases that we've actually never had in here. We've got the Greater Good Chaser and the Greater Good Dark Striker, which are really cool miniatures. Of course, you can, in the current 8th edition Warhammer 40k, these are a good part of any lineup out there, any army list, and you can see that it is very good looking as far as the sculpt and the posing on it. So let's go back and take a look at the other guy here. Well, you know what, let's look at the new Stalker team, because this one's kind of cool. You could use it for a bunch of different things, of course, but it's got that great Tau styling, and it looks to be on a 25mm basis. Now, I haven't opened these yet, which we're about to take a closer look at the blister packs themselves on the paint table. So here are the 3 miniatures we're going to be taking a look at today in blister pack form. You've got the Stalker Marksman team. Now, I turned off window lights so we could get a better look without that ridiculous glare. And here you can see it's your standard blister pack format. Oh, one other thing, and I know I mentioned this in every Wargame exclusive video. If your local game store has an interest, maybe talk to them about stocking this stuff. They have retailer terms, which are pretty much average retailer margins on them. So maybe it's something that your local retailer could bring in. There are a lot of SKUs, so they might not be able to get them all, but mention it to them, because it is a great profit center as far as just quick $20, $30 miniatures that people can scoop up. I mean, this is $30, but the Greater Good Chaser is only $12.99. This is stuff we all go to a game store with 20 bucks in our pocket. But I digress. So here's a better look at the Marksman Stalker team. Then you've got the Greater Good Chaser as well. So I really like that cape and everything. I want to see that all put together. These do look like 25mm bases, by the way. And then the Greater Good Dark Strider as well, going over the top, so to speak, onto that custom base. So let's get these pulled out and all put together. We'll see what they look like up close. So first up is the Dark Striker. Now this guy is only €14.99, so still under the $20 price tag that I feel like most of us can just carry around in our pockets ready to buy a miniature here. Going over the top, got that really cool posing, all the armor in the right places, very cool looking. Got some grenades, perhaps that EMP grenades right there, and a rifle with some sort of scope on it. So very, very cool. And he's got the scouter, so he knows when things are over 9,000 when it comes to power level. On a 25mm base, definitely make a great addition to any Tau force out there. I feel like for the price, you really can't beat it. And then next up, we've got the Greater Good Chaser. And she's a pretty cool miniature. You can see the shine on it. Remember, whenever you get these resin miniatures, you always want to make sure you take a little bit of dish soap and an old toothbrush and wash them down and get that mold release off. That's generally what that sheen is going to be right there. So for the front, you can see she's definitely got pretty much what we would expect from Tau styling. Although, well, probably a little less on the armor side there. Gun, everything, it's a little Tau sentry helper drone sort of thing up there. And looks like a hood is kind of pushed back some. So I don't know, maybe this thing is worn over with a clasp, kind of like a Hobbit cloak, but who knows. Either way, very cool looking. Now, as far as styling goes, or sizing goes, on par with your Death Corpsman here. And I guess we'll switch back and take a look at that. Here is the Primaris as well, so definitely the right scale there, again on a 25mm base. When we take a look at this guy, he's a little bit bigger, but not by much. He wouldn't stand up next to a Primaris. And then of course we've got the Deathcore Kriegsman right there as well. So just a quick rundown on the scaling. And then last but certainly not least is the 3-man marksman team. So they all look very similar, right? So all three of these look pretty similar. They're all on 25mm bases, but have some unique poses in and of themselves. So it's not like a duplication of kind of like the pose. Although, wait a minute, what am I smoking? I thought that was different, but I guess it's slightly different. I remember seeing it different on the box here. We don't have any extra parts. Oh, it is. Okay, so they are different, slightly different, but still, I guess there's only so many different ways you could kind of hold those weapons right there. So the antennas are a little different. The equipment now got lots and lots of good, you know, what you would expect from Tau. As far as the armor goes and all the straps and things on the plates themselves and the hood feet. Traditionally, you don't see a lot of that, but I don't know. That's just you know, counts as reimagining right there. And then some sort of scope looking thing, and there's a dude on the inside. So I guess that's some sort of protective helmet. Inside of the helmet, I don't know. Maybe, I don't know what that's all about, but it looks like it flips down, but you still can't see his exposed head sort of thing in there. But it's still pretty cool. I mean, I guess at some point there's a head in there. It's just a ginormous armored head thing. Technical term. Either way, the weapons look great. Little carbine sort of type deals with some power cables that attach back to the back. Power supply / ginormous oversized power / helmet. So that is about it for this one. Some new releases, and of course there is a not Shadow Sun coming out from them as well, that hopefully we get our hot little hands on here, because that miniature definitely could use an upgrade / counts as. So make sure you check out War Game Exclusive for all your custom and or counts as miniature needs for your tabletop sci-fi army. And hit that subscribe button to turn on notifications and be the first to comment and like all our videos.